Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Thursday, October 24th, 2024. I am holding a very piping hot caffeinated beverage, toasty, protruding through the cardboard around the exterior of this cup. Whenever I go to Animal Kingdom, which is what I'm doing today, I try to stop off here at this Mickey D's, which is solar powered. There's a huge solar power up on the roof. Get my coffee here. I'm going to head over into Animal Kingdom where certain attractions will be closing within the next few months. So it's going to be a pre-goodbye to some of the attractions. I'm doing a lot of traveling when it comes into next year, so I don't know if I'm going to be in town on the official closing dates of some of these. Some of them have been announced. Some of them there are rumors on. And I'm just going to go ahead and knock some of them out today. One of them being Dinosaur, another one being Triceratops Spin, and another one, Tough to Be a Bug. All three of those soon will be erased from existence. I'm going to have an Animal Kingdom day. I'm inviting you to join me. Good to have you here. That's pretty good. Shall you? I always like the sleek-like look of this. Well, it's not really, I don't know why I'm saying sleek-like, because it's just it's a rectangle from this angle. But the top of the roof, which is the grid of solar poweredness right there, top of where the drive-thru is, and on top of this is a little sleek-like. Speaking of things that are being erased from existence, they got rid of over here, so there's the golden arches. This is the foliage arches, and when this place first opened a few years ago, they ended up having some bicycles that were mounted into the ground that you could ride on, and it would illuminate the gold section of the Mickey D's Golden Arches there inside of the foliage. But they've removed the bicycles a few months ago, and now they've just placed not bicycles, but they placed boxes on top of where the bicycles were, so you could no longer get your cardio in and work off the little bit of sugar that is in your piping hot caffeinated beverage, or if you get anything else. There's a lot of other options here too, but this is what I got today. All right, heading to Animal Kingdom. Made a reservation a little bit before heading over. Gonna scan my AP, got my magic band for when I go in the park. It's an Animal Kingdom day, Disney Animal Kingdom day. All right, the tram is loading up. I think I might just walk it, however. It's not too far from where I'm at. Over here in Giraffe 228. Giraffe 228, or Giraffe 228, or 228. It's Giraffe. Giraffe 228. Right next to 227. Last time I was at Animal Kingdom a few months ago, I parked at 227, now I parked at 228. I remember 227 because there was a TV show called 227. I'm right next to the TV show now in 228. And Giraffe is right next to Dinosaur. So evidently the dinosaur attraction is going to be extinct. No pun intended. Or no, maybe it's not a pun. It's just an ironic terminology. It's going to be turning into an Indiana Jones show. And from what I'm hearing, the rumor mill, it's not going to be an exact carbon copy of Anaheim's, which is going to be nice. It'd be kind of cool to see Indy back in there. The whole DinoLand USA, it's going to be gone. And they're going to have a whole different section, including Indy, Encanto, and a bunch of other stuff they announced at D23. Also, look at this. Unicorn 215. I guess I could have taken the tram, but just getting some steps in here. Passing Unicorn 212. Got my shadow, drinking my coffee here. McDonald's coffee is pretty good. I like McDonald's coffee. Okay, this is a serious they were cones moment. They have gone overload on the cones. They really want to make it known you're not supposed to park in the grass. I've never seen so many cones in one section before. This is maybe a world record for the most amount of cones in one little area. Almost at the front entrance. Same time frame as the tram. So I'd have been waiting on the tram that whole time. I'd rather just be moving. I always like forward motion as opposed to just sitting. Sometimes the tram is quicker, but a lot of times it's about the same time frame. At 11:37, these are the wait times. So you got over in the Avatar area, about an hour wait for each of those. an hour right now for the safari. That'll, a little, as the afternoon goes on, that'll probably get to be a little bit less. Tough to be a bug is this one right here, the 10-minute one. 10 minutes for dinosaur, and 5 minutes for Triceratops spin. And maybe do Everest for 35 minutes, but the three I really want to do are, you know, 5 minutes, 10-minute waits. Those are the three that are going away. Triceratops spin, I believe middle of January has been officially announced. They are closing. Dinosaur will be soon after. Has not officially been announced, but it will be soon after, based on the rumor mill. And then Tough to be a Bug shortly after that. There's some anteaters over there walking around. Think there's any ants in there? Or are they just the anteaters walking around looking for ants? I would guess there's probably ants on the ground. If that one's eating something, probably either the foliage or a little snack that the workers have left out for it, or possibly eating some ants. I don't know if that's a healthy meal or not. Probably is. Ants probably not too content with the situation, but it is what it is. Circle of life, right guys? Ah yes, and coming soon, very, very soon will be RIP DinoLand USA. Not yet, but soon. So known as Discovery Island, that's what this bridge leads to, which has DinoLand on it. Also, I wonder when they bring the new land in that's going to be over in this section, when DinoLand and all that goes away, if they're going to eventually do something over here with where the what's it called, kite tails. There was a kite show over here. There was originally when the park opened, and then I think a few years after that there was a nighttime spectacular. They don't do anything really with this lagoon anymore. It'd be kind of nice if they brought something back over here. The pterodactyl snack bar right there. Trilobites, I think it's called. You got Dinos, or Donald's Dino Bash signage still up over there. You can do some character meet and greets. Now there is a possibility, if I am in town and they do announce last days for Dinosaur, that I might be here in town on the last day, but there's really no guarantee of that. They haven't announced it, and because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, there's really no guarantee. And because I am going to Alaska in November, and I'm going to Hawaii in December, and LA back in December, it won't be a lot here in December as well, so you cannot see that sign at all. That is a sunburst. I believe after I get done with some of the other stuff, maybe even before, I'll go on Expedition Everest. I do like that. I could single rider on it as well, but I think it's only like a 20-minute wait at the moment, 25-minute wait, so maybe not even do a single rider. Just get in the regular line. It probably is even less than that. But I was kind of perusing around over in DinoLand USA, and a lot of people didn't really like it. It was kind of a weird setup for a Disney park, almost kind of like Paradise Pier, now Pixar Pier. A lot of people don't approve of the idea of having like a more of a carnival style thing, but I think that the DinoLand area really was more, the carnival area was a lot more carnival-esque than even like Paradise and Pixar Pier is. And I really like the fact that it was just kind of like going to like almost like a pop-up carnival in a parking lot. In fact, you could even see where they had parking spaces, which really, it's not something you would normally see at a Disney park, something of this caliber, but it was more made of like a roadside attraction. I love roadside attractions, so I kind of like the theming of it. I know a lot of people didn't, but for something about it was just kind of brought back that nostalgic, like a church carnival vibes, or a fair setup in a parking lot vibes. So that I'm gonna kind of miss, but it definitely has seen better days. We already, one attraction went away a couple years ago, and now the other ones are gonna follow. All right, you know what? I decided I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Everest first before doing Dinosaur and Tough to Be a Bug. Ooh, you can hear the drop-in just happened, and now it's going up and around. Expedition Everest, here I come. All right, look at the single rider line. Not one person in line in the single rider line. Usually there'll be like 10 or 15 deep here. There's no one in the single rider line for Everest. Not one person. All I'm gonna do is walk up and get in the single rider section. Look, yeah. 1 minute wait for the win. Literally no wait. Used to be an eagle that would pop out up there. I haven't seen the eagle in a while. Backwards. check this out. Y'all Yeti for this? Instead of ready, y'all Yeti. There's also a hat right there. Yeti for this. The little plushies are so cute and cuddly, where really Disco Yeti on there is kind of horrifying. Also, never noticed here in the gift shop, there's a lot of these old cameras right up here. You know what's interesting? I used to have one of these. I think it used to hold, if I remember correct, it would hold a floppy disk. Yes, that's the floppy disk. I used to have one of those years ago. There it is. That is quite the drop. Quite the drop. All right, back over now to the dino area, Rides of Extinction. That is a true statement. If ever there was one, I'm gonna go underneath the belly of this beast. And then back over through here and head over to the dinosaur attraction. A very scary dinosaur attraction. Experience includes dark places and scary dinosaur. High-speed turbulent ride adventure that includes sharp turns and sudden drops. What are the scariest rides probably left at Disney World, honestly? Yeah, this guy is gonna be saying goodbye very soon. You can see right up there, you got the meteor making its way. Soon that meteor is just gonna take this whole thing out. Yeah, not a whole lot of people in the queue. So it said it was a 10-minute wait. The Dino Institute. Not much longer, Dino Institute. Not much longer. All right, we're doing this. Yeah, man. Gary's here. We're about to go down into the coaster hole.
The toaster hole, actually.
You gotta pull your yellow strap. Right. Going in.
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Four-wheel drive. Move it.
Wow.
Warning, Carnotaurus.
I nailed it. I think I got a good photo op. That's for posterity.
Aboard!
Let's go.
Iguanodon.
Oh, hold on, Iguanodon. Hold up that log. Hold that log. Hold that log. Oh, the T-Rex. The T-Rex. Oh, I think that was a T-Rex. I'm not sure. Woo! Oh, we made it. We made it. Took a picture 65 million years ago. Dinosaur. Take home a keepsake of your trip to the Cretaceous era today. Right there. I thought it was a T-Rex, but it's not a T-Rex. What is that?
I believe it's a Carnotaurus, is what they say.
Carnotaurus. I keep thinking of Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, the boat ride at Universal that drops in.
And this is veneers on this guy.
This is the one that's holding the log.
Look at that dental work. There's no way that's natural.
There's no way it's what?
There's no way that's natural teeth. Look at it.
You don't think so?
Looks like
They had-
Gary Busey, dude.
They had a Gary Busey dinosaur. They had good dentists back 65 million years
Tell me
ago.
that's not Gary Busey. Even look at his face. You ever seen Drop Zone? That's it.
Okay. I've never seen Drop Zone.
You ever seen? You know what? You ever seen Joe Dirt 2?
Oh yeah.
I never.
Wait, Joe Dirt 2?
Yeah.
There's a
it's
sequel?
It's free on YouTube.
No, never seen that
I
one.
had no idea. I was gonna scan through last.
How many views does it have? One? Just you?
Yeah. It came out 2015.
I didn't
Never
know that.
heard of it.
Look at this meteor heading right for this Disney attraction. Right there. It's gonna be erased from existence. Soon enough. Let's see how the photo turned out. Photo has arrived, and Gary, you have been Wazowski'd by a piece of foliage. Look at that.
That's what I get for putting my hand up in front of Justin Scar's face.
Oh, on the last day of Splash? Look at this. Why do they put the plant? Think we could go and ask them to remove the plant?
They're gonna hit it with head strippers or something.
Why is
What
that?
would you expect for 65 million years ago?
It's got the plant on it. Still, on the photo.
completely gone.
There's no way you could show it without the plant?
Erased.
Maddest?
No. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's better.
There it is, yeah. That was
Okay,
what
so
you
your
got
new picture.
Ooh, look at that. That's
gotta
better.
scan
I
it.
like that one. Can you put the plant over my face now? I like it just like... Okay, we're going to scan this.
Your new picture. Got it.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you so much. Okay, that's cool. So, little fun fact, you can just go up to the little guest services photo pass station at the exit, and they can shift the foliage over. Fun fact. Kind of curious if they have the puppet that Seeker has in the pre-show with Mrs. Huxtable. I always love this up here and how horrifying this is. This is like the last dino that I'm mistaken for a T-Rex. I was thinking of Jurassic Park, Jurassic World drop ride at Universal.
Is that from the dinosaur movie? Wasn't there a movie?
Was there a movie?
I think there's a movie for this ride. It was like straight to VHS.
Man, you're throwing some deep cut movies into that.
Gary Busey could have been in.
What the heck is this? Look at this.
Is that a hat?
No, I think you can actually put this on your arms. Look at that. I've never seen anyone walking around the park with one of these. This is cool too. It's like coming out of a volcano era.
Imagine going down
With that,
like Expedition Everest, and you got this full wing displayed going.
I can imagine it. I've never seen anyone wearing those in the
I
park.
can't even fit my hand in it.
I think it's made for someone younger and smaller than us.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I think whatever you're doing now, I think it's what it's made to be done with. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is honestly kind of cool. 30 bucks. It's a Time Rover radio control vehicle. I wonder if I should buy this.
Might be an answer. Or like,
Because once they announce the actual closing date, which is going to be soon, these are going to be gone. 30 bucks. And that'd be cool. You just take it right out of the box. You just put it on a shelf.
yeah, get rid of the controller.
There are plenty in stock at the moment. Look at this. There's an entire wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about
I'm
that.
going to hold off on it for now. I'm going to hold off on it, but I would like to probably get one at some point. What do you think they're going to do with this big thing? Is that going to end up in the archives? You're going to be able to go to Disney Studios in Burbank and you're going to see this like, you put that in Walt's office. Right above the Sherman Brothers piano. Pretty cool. It's like a monster truck dino.
These are the new ride vehicles.
This is the new ride vehicle. And Harrison Ford's going to be inside his mouth. They said it's going to be a different thing than Anaheim.
The shocks on it. It's heavy duty.
This should be what, when they redesign Test Track, this should be one of the new vehicles that you can design. Does it say South of Border on it? So I was looking over here. Nothing says the prehistoric crustacean area like astronaut ice cream.
Like they couldn't push it in space and had to throw it in here.
This is the one that the animatronic that they got rid of. I did not see this in there, so it is official. I did not see the Alioramus eating the alligator. I'm gonna head now into one of the best themed gift shops, I would say, at Animal Kingdom. It's just like really quirky roadside attraction style. The prehistorically low prices to the dino store at the exit. You exit not only through the gift shop, but through a fantastically themed gift shop, which has a lot of really quirky stuff up on the roof line, hanging from the ceiling. Come on in and enjoy their Ice Age air conditioning. Don't mind if I do. And take a look at this Coca-Cola machine right here. Vintage Coca-Cola Refresh Yourself. Big cooler right there. Again, you got this dino here. There's a train that goes around. There's all kind of dioramas dangling from the ceiling, all kind of posters about dinosaurs. I gotta say, this might be one of probably the best themed gift shops left still currently on property. I can't think of too many other ones. A lot of the kind of quirky gift shops have kind of gone by the wayside. I've also already gone extinct before this, but I love all the like Coca-Cola stuff that's in here. You got all the dinosaur stuff that's in here. A lot of anything that has dinosaur theme. It's just basically what you'd see like a roadside attraction going around. What do you see up there?
Look at all the old comics that are jammed up in the corners and everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's just anything that has a dinosaur. When they were set dressing this place, they were just like, just go find as much dinosaur stuff as you could possibly find. And like what you would see like on Route 66 or driving across Lincoln Highway, you would stop at just weird, unusual places. Of course, most dinosaur stuff would probably be out in like the desert. When you got into the desert areas, where you find places something similar to this. So when they definitely set dressed all this, that's what they were going for. They were going for a roadside attraction type of theme, just like the DinoLand is. That's basically a fair set up in a parking lot. So it's kind of, yeah, it's definitely not what you would expect at a Disney park. It's definitely a little bit different vibe. Maybe that's why people didn't really catch on to it as much. I know a lot of people just passed through the gift shop and through the Dinorama area. We're kind of like, what exactly is this? This is not a This is not what we expect out of Disney, but I liked it. What we got over here?
We already got the Indiana Jones merch.
Oh, he
coming in.
hates snakes. Found at least 2 from the attraction. The third one's not, but we got 2 here from the attraction. All right, the credit card was not working, but I had a $1 bill, so I just went ahead and got one. I went and got the final dino at the drop. So now, let's go get that dino press pitting. I love not only the roadside era of the roadside era theming through here, but also the Coca-Cola stuff. Also, notice, look at this here. This is Mickey Mouse giving Pluto a bath right on the front of this. I never noticed that before. Never noticed that before as well. A lot of good Coca-Cola stuff. When you think of roadside stuff and Americana, Coca-Cola is definitely a big part of it. And sell Coca-Cola here at the parks. Never actually seen this movie. So you're into deep cut movies. Have you ever seen The Beast of Hollow Mountain?
No, but I did watch Terrifier 1 and 2.
It's pretty cool over here. When visiting Diggs County, see the Dino Institute. There's the dinosaur ride. And you can see the families all going in it and not knowing how horrifying this attraction is. It's like literally one of the scariest rides that still exists on property. I also never noticed back here where it says, where fossils are a way of life, welcome to Diggs County. And I also never noticed back here, there's a parking lot, Chester and Hester's Dinorama parking lot sign right there. And there's like some neat theming here, and there's like a road that goes from here and leads back over. So over here used to be, what was it called? What was the ride that was here?
Oh,
Not Triceratops Spin, but Primeval Whirl.
Primeval Whirl, yeah.
They took that now. Here comes Kevin. Kevin is walking back over here.
Kevin. Yeah. Bye, everybody.
See you later. Oh, that's awesome. Stopping inside Restaurantosaurus? Restaurantosaurus, which I didn't realize. I walked through here a couple times, but I've never actually eaten in here. I'm not going to eat here today either. But the theming in here is kind of on point as well. Almost like just as good and quirky and as bizarre as the Chester and Hester's roadside attraction gift shop that you walk. Was it Chester and Hester's? Am I saying that right?
Chester and Hester's.
Chester and Hester's.
Fossilist treasure.
Fossilist treasures. But you can definitely tell that everything in DinoLand is kind of themed the same with like a quirky roadside vibe. But I never really noticed the bunk beds that were up on the top level or the camper that you could eat inside of, all that. Inside Restaurantosaurus. Yeah, pretty cool. And all this is going to be going away. I doubt that this restaurant will remain dinosaur theming when the tropical Americas, changeover happens. Photograph of Walt right here. Never noticed there was a photograph of Walt in here either. Also,
that's the coolest thing in DinoLand. I can tell you
that's
that.
pretty dang cool. Love this. There are 2 dinos eating a hamburger right here. Look at that. 2 dinos eating a hamburger, chowing down on a hamburger. Well, you were talking about piranhas. That looks like a piranha right there. Also should mention before we ended up heading out of Discovery Island, we ended up at Discovery Island with DinoLand. We ended up going on Triceratops Spin. Got to ride around on the top of it. So probably will be my last ride on Triceratops Spin. Triceratops Spin's like a spinny type of thing, kind of like Dumbo or Aladdin's Magic Carpets. But there was no one in line. We didn't even wait 1 minute. We just walked right up. They said, get on whatever dino you want on. We got on the dino, and off we went. But now we're going to head out of Discovery Island. Thank you for visiting DinoLand USA. There's a possibility I might pop back in before everything closes, but they haven't announced all the closing dates yet. So I wanted to make sure I wanted to get it in, because you just never know. There's a possibility when I start traveling, I could be gone, and they could just immediately close some of the stuff that I showed. So I wanted to showcase some of the stuff.
All right, we had crossed the yellow safety line. Let's call for no further boarding. This traffic comes with frequent starts and stops. So make sure you hold on to small children or signs. If you should lose an article while in Vegas motion time, you're at Disney Animal Kingdom. Get your car not have such a wild time. Come on back to the Grand Yellow Moles. And flag down a cast member will be happy to assist you. The cars don't cage, follow the white arrows. Printed down the ground leads you to the one and only exit. And the exit street is where stop. Hold on to small children loose after the tram comes to its full and complete stop. And when it does, it's going to have all my dinosaurs to drivers right, guys. All dinosaurs to drivers right.
All right, that's going to do it for today. From Animal Kingdom, did a little dino. Just walked out of the dino parking area. Now going into Giraffe 227, and then Giraffe 228 is where I parked. Definitely gonna miss the dinosaur ride, but I'm excited about Indy up here. It's gonna be interesting how they work Indiana Jones into Animal Kingdom. It'll be interesting to see how that works. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.